Now, for an ordinary person that is watching us, what is fintech?
Yeah, thank you very much. So when we talk of fintech is not something that's new. Fintech has been there for a very long time. So if we talk of fintech, it simply means that we are actually using new technologies to actually automate, improve how financial services are offered. So you will realize that some years ago, we used to have ATM. ATM is a form of fintech.
Wow.
But at that point, ATM was mostly focused on how the organization can provide accessible cash to individuals. But now in the fintech space, what is happening is that through technology, people are being offered the capability to be able to perform financial transactions on their own. So through fintechs, you don't need to walk in the bank. You can actually make payment wherever you are. Through fintech, you can actually be able to subscribe to certain services that previously was not possible. So in simple terms, when you talk of fintech is simply just application of technology. And when we say technology, we are talking about new technologies, which makes financial services available as at when you need it. And irrespective of your geographical location, you can have access to financial services. And that's what we refer to as fintech.
Wow. You remember back in the days when we had telephone booths, right?
Yes.
Now telephone booths are outdated now, right? Now, do you think that fintech over time can really make maybe ATM outdated?
Oh, why not? Because in the UK, I'm sure you know, how many times do you go to the ATM? It's been since lockdown. It's only last month that I actually touched money. So more than 4 or 5 months, I've not touched the pound because I don't need to touch the money. When I go to the shop, I just tap because of COVID. So I just tap my phone or my watch and off I go. So in reality, if we actually eliminate cash, we don't need an ATM. So to be honest, fintech and the use of especially mobile technology is going to make ATM obsolete. ATM is not a new technology that needs to be there anymore because people have devices that they can walk around with. So if we have merchants that are able to offer opportunity for people to make payment via their mobile devices, then there's no need for ATMs. But because part of the economy and part of the population do not also have access to some of these devices, and because some merchants are not digitized for them to be able to accept like electronic payment, that is why we still have ATM. So with time, when it becomes very diffused, people are not going to use ATM. There are some countries actually that are actually removing cash from the system. So if you go to these Scandinavian countries, cash in some places is not acceptable. So if you go to some shops, so the cash is not accepted. So in that case, ATM is obsolete. People don't need to use it anymore. So I would say yes, time will come, the ATM will not be necessary.